Today, we're delving into a topic that many of us may have encountered or heard about: going no contact with a narcissist. It's a decision laden with complexity and importance, a choice to regain control and protect your well-being. So, buckle up as we navigate the 7 intriguing things narcissists often do when faced with the boundary of no contact. Now, let's take a moment to understand the concept of going no contact. It's more than just a temporary break. It's a deliberate choice to distance yourself from a narcissistic individual. This decision carries weight because, as we'll explore, it often triggers a series of reactions from the narcissist. But why is it crucial to recognize the behaviors of narcissists during this phase? Well, understanding their tactics empowers you to navigate this challenging journey with resilience and self-assurance. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with insights to recognize and handle the maneuvers of narcissists during the no-contact phase. So, if you've ever wondered what goes on in the mind of a narcissist when you decide to break free, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we unravel the 7 key things narcissists commonly do during the no-contact phase. Are you ready to dive deep into the psyche of narcissists and emerge stronger on the other side? Let's get started. Number 1. Intensifying actions and presence. Ever experienced the feeling of being engulfed, suffocated, as if the walls are closing in? Brace yourself, because when you go no contact with a narcissist, the intensity of their actions and presence tends to skyrocket. Picture this: uninvited appearances, unexpected calls, messages flooding your inbox. It's like they've turned up the volume on their intrusion into your life. Imagine standing at the center of a storm, with the narcissist's presence swirling around you. This escalation is their attempt to regain control, to pull you back into their orbit. It's not just communication. It's an onslaught, a barrage of attempts to breach the boundary you've set. Now let's talk extreme behaviors. Forget about personal space. The narcissist is on a mission to dismantle any sense of distance you've created. They might show up at your workplace unannounced or send an excessive number of messages that go beyond persistence into the realm of obsession. But why such extreme actions? It's essential to understand that narcissists thrive on attention and control. Your decision to go no contact threatens their sense of dominance, prompting an intense response as they desperately try to reclaim what they perceive as their territory. And let's move forward to uncover more about what happens when you draw the line with a narcissist. Number 2. Reverting to familiar strategies. In the intricate dance of a narcissistic relationship, going no contact is like stepping off the stage. But here's the catch: the show isn't over for the narcissist. Instead, they often revert to familiar strategies honed over the course of your interaction. Let's break it down. Narcissistic relationships typically unfold in 3 phases: idealization, devaluation, and discard. Going no contact usually happens during or after the discard phase, a period where the narcissist no longer sees you as a source of admiration or validation. Now, imagine the narcissist as a skilled performer. When the spotlight dims and the applause fades, they're not ready to leave the stage. Instead, they reach into their repertoire of familiar tactics. This is where the charm offensive comes into play. Remember the initial phase of your relationship when everything felt perfect? That was the charm offensive, a calculated effort to win you over. Well, guess what? They're bringing it back. Brace yourself for an onslaught of charisma, compliments, and promises that echo the past. But there's more to the narcissist's playbook. Enter hoovering, a term derived from the brand name of a vacuum cleaner, symbolizing their attempt to suck you back into their world. It's not a genuine desire to change. It's a strategic move to regain control and manipulate your emotions. Number 3. Launching a defamation campaign. As the curtains fall on the charm offensive and hoovering attempts, the narcissist's playbook takes a darker turn: the launch of a defamation campaign. Picture this as the discard phase's grand final, where the narcissist, feeling scorned by your rejection, sets out to tarnish your reputation. The discard phase, often marked by the narcissist ending the relationship, triggers a series of vindictive actions. Here's where the concept of triangulation comes into play. The narcissist may involve a third party, manipulating situations to create doubt or jealousy. It's a chess move in their grand strategy to make you question your decision to go no contact. Now, imagine the smear campaign, a carefully orchestrated effort to tarnish your character. It's not just whispers behind your back. It's a full-blown assault on your reputation. The narcissist may spread false rumors, highlight perceived flaws, or even share personal information to elicit judgment from others. And here's where the flying monkeys come into the scene, not the fantastical creatures, but allies enlisted by the narcissist to further their cause. These individuals may be genuinely unaware of the manipulative tactics at play, unknowingly becoming pawns in the narcissist's game. Why do they do this? To maintain control and superiority. Your decision to go no contact disrupts their narrative of being in control, and they react by attempting to control the narrative around you. It's a desperate move, fueled by their need for validation and dominance. Navigating the defamation campaign is undoubtedly challenging, but understanding it is the key to weathering the storm. Recognizing the tactics of triangulation, smear campaigns, and the enlistment of flying monkeys empowers you to fortify your defenses and shield yourself from the toxic fallout. Number 4. Potential breakdown. Now that the narcissist's attempts to regain control have escalated, we enter a phase that might surprise you. The potential breakdown of the seemingly invincible facade they've carefully constructed. Yes, behind the mask of confidence lies a fragile self-concept, and your decision to go no contact shakes the very foundation of their constructed reality. Consider this. For a narcissist, the world revolves around them, and any challenge to this self-centered universe is a direct threat. As you distance yourself, they may experience moments of vulnerability and insecurity. It's a crack in the armor, a glimpse of the person beneath the grandiose facade. During this phase, the narcissist may make mistakes they wouldn't ordinarily make. It's as if the carefully choreographed dance they lead begins to falter. Perhaps they reveal more about themselves than they intended or act impulsively, exposing the fractures in their carefully crafted persona. The potential breakdown is not a sign of weakness on your part. It's a consequence of the narcissist's inability to reconcile with the loss of control. Imagine a puppeteer losing grip of the strings. It's disorienting for both the puppet and the one pulling the strings. Identifying these vulnerabilities is crucial for your own understanding and protection. It's a reminder that beneath the manipulative tactics and grandiosity, there's a person struggling to maintain a fragile sense of self. It's not an invitation to re-engage, but an insight into the dynamics at play. Number 5. Provoking narcissistic injury and rage. In the labyrinth of narcissistic behavior, the next stage is a tumultuous transition from manipulation to full-scale rage, the provocation of narcissistic injury. This phase is like navigating a minefield. One wrong step, and you could find yourself facing an explosion of anger and resentment. To comprehend this, let's delve into the concepts of narcissistic injury and rage. The narcissist's entire existence hinges on the perception of their superiority and invincibility. Any challenge, especially the rejection implied by going no contact, inflicts a narcissistic injury, a blow to their carefully cultivated self-image. Imagine a fragile ego teetering on the edge. Your decision to distance yourself becomes the catalyst for a seismic emotional reaction. What follows is not just anger. It's a raging storm of emotions. Hurt pride, wounded entitlement, and a desperate attempt to restore their perceived supremacy. The objective of this provocation is clear: to instill fear and submission. The narcissist, feeling the sting of the narcissistic injury, wants you to experience the consequences of challenging their dominance. It's an attempt to regain control, to force you back into the role they've assigned to you in their narrative. As you navigate this emotional tempest, it's vital to remember that the rage is not a reflection of your actions. It's a projection of the narcissist's internal turmoil. Your decision to go no contact has disrupted their carefully crafted world, and they respond with a fury that seeks to punish and intimidate. Understanding the mechanics of narcissistic injury and rage is your shield against the emotional onslaught. It's a reminder that their anger is not your burden to bear. Number 6. Love bombing. As we venture deeper into the realm of no contact with a narcissist, a peculiar phenomenon emerges. The second tactic on our journey, love bombing. Yes, it's a term that sounds warm and fuzzy, but in the context of a narcissistic relationship, it's anything but. Imagine a sudden shower of affection, compliments, and gifts, seemingly out of the blue. That's the narcissist's attempt at love bombing. It's not a genuine resurgence of love. It's a calculated strategy to reel you back in, to blur the lines between reality and the illusion they've carefully crafted. So, why does love bombing occur during no contact? Picture this. Your decision to distance yourself leaves the narcissist starved of the attention and validation they crave. Faced with the threat of losing a valuable source of narcissistic supply, they resort to an intense and overwhelming display of affection. During this phase, the narcissist may inundate you with messages, profess their undying love, or shower you with extravagant gifts, all designed to create a sense of obligation and indebtedness. It's a tactical move to break down your defenses, making it harder for you to maintain the boundaries you've set. But here's the catch. It's a facade, a temporary performance aimed at manipulating your emotions. Once they sense a shift in your response or a softening of your resolve, the love bombing may abruptly cease, leaving you in a state of confusion and emotional turmoil. 7. Attaining no-contact triumph. As we approach the culmination of our exploration into the world of no contact with narcissists, there's a beacon of hope, a triumphant phase that signifies your resilience and strength. Attaining no-contact triumph. Picture this as the final act, where you, the protagonist, emerge victorious against the orchestrated attempts of the narcissist. But achieving this triumph isn't just about staying away. It's a strategic and empowered execution of your plan to sever all avenues for the narcissist to feed on your emotional energy. Emphasizing the importance of a well-executed strategy is paramount. Going no contact isn't merely about physical distance. It's about cutting off all channels through which the narcissist seeks validation. This includes social media, mutual friends, and any other potential sources of connection. It's a decisive move to reclaim your autonomy. Now let's delve into the desperation of the narcissist seeking supply. With your deliberate withdrawal, they find themselves in a void they're desperate to fill. This desperation might manifest in escalated attempts to breach your boundaries or, conversely, in sulking withdrawal as they grapple with the loss of control. Your success in attaining no-contact triumph is a testament to your strength and resilience. It's not just about surviving. It's about thriving beyond the clutches of manipulation. The narcissist, unable to manipulate your emotions or access your vulnerabilities, faces a profound defeat. Celebrate this victory, not just as an individual triumph, but as a collective affirmation of your well-being. Your decision to prioritize self-care and set boundaries sends a powerful message, a message that echoes far beyond the immediate relationship. It's a declaration that your well-being is non-negotiable. Share your experiences in the comments below. Connect with others who've walked a similar path, and let your journey be a beacon of hope for those still navigating the storm. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this exploration insightful. Share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more content that empowers you on your journey to optimal living. As we close this chapter, we extend our support to you. Your resilience is commendable, and your journey is a testament to the strength within. Until next time, remember, you have the power to script your optimal life.